Hey, what's up guys? I'm Skip and you're watching HighVoltsGaming. Today we're going to do another episode of the mod review series. We have an absolute awesome looking mod here from the Bregel Garage. Wait a minute, how do you say that? B-R-E-G-E-L. So Bregel Garage. This guy makes some really detailed, absolutely awesome mods. We're going to go ahead and take a look at it. You can see it's missing the body here so far. So I want to, it actually comes that way. You have to install the body onto it in the garage. But I figured that would give us a real good opportunity to actually look at some of the suspension and look at how detailed this mod is. Every single nut and bolt on there. The frame is different colors in the different right spots. It's not just matte black or whatever. I mean, you can see here that the detail and the textures on this mod are definitely right on. I mean, this is about as close to one of the stock vehicles as you could get. I mean, everything down to the suspension flex in there. You can see the springs articulating, the little shackles there on the front moving. The only thing that doesn't move is the actual drive shafts. It has very detailed drive shafts, and along with the brake caliper up there in the front and everything. But those parts don't actually move. So everything else does. It looks really good. We're going to go ahead and throw the body on here and we can see what this thing is. The FJ40. Let's go ahead and pull up the world map here and we'll see what the actual name of it is. It's the Bregel FJ40 6X6. It is available on the Steam Workshop. So go ahead and jump on over there and check it out. Let's go ahead, now that we got our body, pull it out here. Take a look at this body. Like I said, this mod has some really nice, really detailed textures. I mean, we've been looking at some other mods that have okay textures, and that's alright on a huge mega mud truck that you're just having fun in. But when you look at this thing, you know this is a whole nother level. I mean, this is absolutely beautiful. The detail work that went into this truck, I haven't seen this much detail in any one of the other vehicles. Let me put it to you that way. So definitely an awesome vehicle here for the Bregel's Garage. We're going to put it to the test today for the mod review series. This thing, I was just playing around with it a minute ago. It has some really great articulation. We're going to go ahead and take a look at that right now. Flex this sucker out a little bit. Before I nosed it up to basically a straight up wall going up the side of a mountain, and it crawled right up at no problem. It was way too steep to actually progress up the hill, but it pulled all 6 of those tires right up onto it and was like, let's go. So let's go ahead and see if we can flex it out a little bit more from the other side. We never locked in all-wheel drive. And before we flip it, let's pull it back down there. You can see this thing definitely flexes out. Let's go ahead and see what I believe we'll be able to lift that. Well, maybe we won't be able to lift that center section of tires off the ground doing this. Oh, too far. Too far. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, no problem. No problem for the FJ40. Now, this is the FJ40, which means it would have been one of the earlier years, which it looks that way. It looks like it's one of the old school bodies. I'm not exactly sure what year it is, but it's definitely one of the first couple series or whatever, I would imagine, or you know, from the 50s or 60s, that kind of year model. It's not a new vehicle in any way, you know what I'm saying? So definitely cool vintage truck here that has all the modern day technology of all that heavy duty suspension, the TRD off-road sticker. You know that thing helps. So absolutely awesome. Let me go ahead and cruise on around here. Whoa, there's a little air under the tires before we make our way over to the mud pit. Go right down the river. See that snorkel's up high on the roof there, and the snorkel's underwater. Snorkel's underwater. There we go. Submarine mode engaged. Deep river here, no problem for the FJ40. Get back behind it. There we go. We are. I think the dude's head was definitely underwater on that one, but that snorkel was still up, so we were good to go. Never actually tried to cross this lake here on this map. Actually, it doesn't seem to be too deep, so that's pretty cool. Didn't really even notice this over here. Where's this located at on this map? That's right there in the middle. I would just go right around it and go straight to this mud hole, but that's actually pretty decent. This might be a little bit better places for the not so mud oriented, mods, not the huge mega mud trucks, but something for more of the trail riding vehicles and stuff like this. This might be a more appropriate mud bogging area or whatever. But definitely cool to find this little spot here. We are going to take the 6x6 into that deep mud pit though. Definitely want to see how it performs over there so we get it bumpers deep. Go ahead and see if we have any other views here. We do have an inside view. Nice. Always a fan when the modder puts the inside view here. Wow, that's really loud. Really loud inside the truck here. Definitely gonna have to turn that down in the edit. But really cool. Like I said, I love being able to be inside the vehicle like this. And I think one of the benefits with the Spintires Plus mod is that you can now sort of look around. Ideally, it would have been able to look out the side window, but I guess looking at the front pillar. And when you start driving, it's supposed to stay in that orientation. So that's pretty cool. Before, if you tried to look out the side or anything, it would just pop you right back to the regular mode that you started off in. So Spintires Plus allows you to kind of look around and keep it aimed wherever you want it aimed. So that's pretty cool. Go ahead and jump back out of the truck here. Crawl through our first deep mud pit. Now this one doesn't look that bad, but this is the mud pit that always seems to slow everybody down when I first start this thing. I try to avoid it at some times, but I figured this 6x6 would be able to pull its way through, but it's not seeming to do it. Like I said, this mud pit is just a freak of nature or something. You get no traction in here at all. Let's see if we can crawl our way out of it. There we go. That's one reason I do like using this map, because it does have these really good mudding pits areas over here, which we do a lot of mudding, so it fits the channel nicely. And it does have all the different sorts of mud. You can stay with the center track here with pretty much most vehicles and make it around, or you start hitting those little holes off to the sides and you're going to find yourself stuck real quick. So you can really put some of the bigger trucks to the test as well. Got the Bregel FJ40 6x6 just cruising right along through the mud here. We're just cruising those tires. What the heck am I talking about? That's some good tire speed slinging the mud. We don't want to do that. We want to progress here. So we're going ahead and drop it down in first gear. Start crawling our way through here. Now I don't believe this is a new mod, so I don't believe it supports the Spintires Plus mod with the different traction and stuff. That's why it is allowing it to sort of just overspin the tire here. And I let off the gas and it just sort of starts crawling its way out. That's not too big of a deal. I definitely am going to be looking out for more new mods coming out from this guy for sure. Like I said, I absolutely love the way this thing looks. And most vehicles in Spintires will get you wherever you want to go. They'll get you up the trail. They'll get you across the mud pit or whatever. But it's really the detail into things like this. How does it look? You want to drive something that looks like a cartoon truck that you could do wheelies in, or do you want to do something that's really highly detailed and do some true scale crawling or whatever with it? Some true virtual crawling. Something like this is what you're after. This is absolutely beautiful mod. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button, guys. Let me know down in the comment section what you think about this mod, what you'd like to see on the next video of this mod series, what the heck ever it's called. You might have saw at the beginning of this video a little teaser of what will be on the next episode. A lot of people have been asking for the Toyota Hilux, so that's going to be the next one up, so be on the lookout for that. Like I said, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. We didn't make it all the way to the mud pit this time, but that's okay. I'm Skip, and I'll see you on the next episode. Peace.